Here's a question. Did Disney pay critics to give Suicide Squad bad reviews? Answer, no, absolutely not. That's stupid, and I'm gonna tear that idea apart. Suicide Squad just came out and it's a box office hit. Critically, it's not doing so well though. Critics gave the movie poor reviews. On Rotten Tomatoes, it's sitting at about 26% positive, meaning only about 26% of critics gave the movie a positive, good score. Fans are not happy about that. There is a petition, and it started before the movie even came out officially to everyone, wide release. There was a petition created to shut down Rotten Tomatoes because of the bad score. Now, there's a few problems with this. First of all, Rotten Tomatoes does not create the score. They didn't review the movie themselves. They didn't give it a bad review. They collected all the bad reviews and all the good reviews as well and averages them out. So if you don't understand how the site works, Rotten Tomatoes did not give this site a bad score. Everybody else did. So if you have a problem, direct it at the critic. And there are several of them. Now, I saw the movie myself, okay? I thought it was alright. It was better than Batman v Superman, but that was a low bar. Easy to be better than Batman v Superman. I thought the editing in Suicide Squad was a little sloppy, and sometimes the character motivations were really shallow. But the movie overall was enjoyable enough, and I would welcome a sequel. However, let's get back to Rotten Tomatoes here, because fans wanted this site shut down. Now, say this petition reached 100,000 signatures. Who would shut down the site? Rotten Tomatoes? Would they willingly say, well, 100,000 people signed this, we are going to no longer exist. The domain is gone. Have at it. No, doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't make any sense that people would willingly think that Disney, the owner of Marvel, would pay off critics to give Suicide Squad bad reviews. They also thought the same thing about Batman v Superman. Does it make any sense? Absolutely not. And I'm gonna walk you through this nice and slow, because if you believe this, you gotta be a little slow. First of all, Disney is a multi-billion-dollar company. It's huge. It's huge. They bought Marvel because they wanted to own more, and Marvel was making money. They bought Star Wars because they wanted to make money. Star Wars prints money. Marvel prints money. Disney owns Pixar. They own ESPN. Just to give you an idea of how big Disney's catalog is, it's huge. They own a lot, okay? If they could, if Warner Brothers said, hey, we don't want this anymore, you can have DC if you pay us billions of dollars, Disney would pay it. And you know what? Fans would rejoice. You'd have Batman crossing over with Spider-Man and Iron Man crossing over with Arrow and whoever else. It doesn't matter. They would do it. They would do it in a heartbeat because Disney wants money. Would they pay critics to give bad reviews to their competition's movie? Absolutely not. I don't know how many times I'm going to say absolutely not in this video, but I feel like it's going to be several. It doesn't make any sense. Critics are not some all-intelligent beings that can keep a secret, all right? They're humans. And if a multi-billion-dollar company started offering to pay money for bad reviews, you don't think one critic would say, hey, check out this email I got. They tried to pay me off. They tried to pay me to give a bad review to this movie. You don't think that would happen? You don't think that somebody would let it slip? Or are they all so corrupt that they would all take the money and keep their mouths shut forever? It's incomprehensible how stupid that is. Incomprehensible. Now, the other thing you need to think about is, does it do any good for Suicide Squad to bomb? No. Disney does not want DC films to bomb. Although it may seem like that, maybe there are some people at Marvel that really enjoy the rivalry between DC and Marvel. You know, competition is good and all, but to see DC films flop is not a good sign in Disney's eyes, because they need superhero movies to be viable forever, for as long as humanly possible. Because as long as DC is doing well, Marvel is doing well, and vice versa. Because as soon as people get sick of DC films, they're probably gonna be sick of Marvel films also. Because that also means they are sick of superhero films in general. So things need to get spiced up. You need some Deadpools in your life. You need some Suicide Squads. You need a different kind of superhero movie. Ant-Man, for example. Comedy, heist comedy. Not Captain America kind of movie. You need to spice it up. So Disney wants Warner Brothers and DC to do well. It doesn't make sense to Disney, financially speaking, to try to get Suicide Squad to flop. Same thing with Batman v Superman. Doesn't make any sense. If Batman and Superman are flopping, what do you think that means for Spider-Man? Two of the biggest names in comic book history against another one, they're not even fighting. But if Batman can't make money, if Superman can't make money, do you think in that world, Spider-Man and Iron Man can? No, it doesn't make any sense. They're all loved characters. They're all beloved by many. So, to conclude, it's really dumb. It's really dumb. I don't know how many times I could try to drill it through your head. It just doesn't make sense, but I think I've made myself very clear on that point. Let me know your thoughts. Have you run into anybody that believes this sort of conspiracy theory? Are you one of them? Were you one of them? Do you plan on becoming one of them? Let me know, comment section below. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. Got a comedy channel too. Big video coming out this week. You should check it out. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.